What if I told you there's a Hollywood film where aliens vaporize Congress in the opening act? Jack Nicholson dies twice, and yodeling country music ends up saving the entire planet? Sounds impossible, right? Well, that's exactly what happened. In Mars Attacks, one of the strangest, most chaotic sci-fi movies ever made. In 1996, Tim Burton released Mars Attacks and left audiences utterly confused. This wasn't your typical alien invasion blockbuster. Instead of noble speeches, heroic pilots, and dramatic sacrifices, viewers got bug-eyed Martians, death rays, and a finale where Slim Whitman's yodel literally made alien heads explode. Critics hated it, audiences scratched their heads, and Warner Bros. Panicked. But over the years, this so-called disaster clawed its way back from box office failure to become a cult classic. The story behind it is just as wild as the movie itself. The idea didn't even start with a screenplay. It came from a controversial set of trading cards from 1962. These cards showed grotesque scenes, cows exploding, dogs set on fire, and people melting under alien beams. Parents were outraged, stores pulled them off shelves, and they vanished for decades until Tim Burton found them. Their mix of violence and absurdity fascinated him, and he wanted to bring that exact chaos to the big screen. But Warner Brothers had other ideas. They thought they were funding the next Independence Day. They expected heroism and patriotism. What they got instead was Congress wiped out within minutes and characters who barely survived long enough to matter. In fact, Burton originally wanted everyone to die. The studio forced him to compromise. But the spirit of destruction stayed. The casting was just as crazy. Jack Nicholson loved the script so much that he demanded more screen time. Burton gave it to him by letting him play not one, but two characters, the president and a sleazy Vegas developer. That's why Nicholson dies twice in one movie. Meanwhile, Michael J. Fox, who audiences expected to be a major star, got killed off halfway through. It sent a clear message. No one was safe. Other casting changes made things even weirder. Burton wanted Hugh Grant and Susan Sarandon, but they walked away. Annette Bening's role was rewritten from a man into a crystal-obsessed space worshiper. And then there was Tom Jones, who agreed to play himself, but only if he got to sing. Burton loved it so much that he rewrote the ending so Tom could belt out "It's Not Unusual in the Ruins of Las Vegas." Even the Martians were almost completely different. Burton wanted them done in stop-motion animation, but the studio forced CGI to save money. To keep the campy vibe, Burton told the animators to make them move like puppets anyway. Their act back, voices, those were last-minute nonsense. Sounds, replacing fully scripted dialogue. The movie's timing couldn't have been worse. Just months before, Independence Day had dominated theaters with the exact kind of epic alien story Warner Brothers expected. Compared to that, Burton's strange, satirical take looked like a parody. Mars Attacks bombed in America but thrived overseas, especially in Japan and France. Slowly, it grew into a cult classic, loved for its absurdity, camp, and willingness to blow up every Hollywood cliché. And that's the madness behind Mars Attacks, a film that failed, flopped, and still found a way to live forever in pop culture. But what do you think? Was Tim Burton ahead of his time? Or did he just make the strangest alien invasion movie ever? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another wild Hollywood story. Thanks for watching.